it's Judy, and I did a little bit of shopping the last few days, so I wanted to share with you what I got. I first went to Memory Bound, which is in Ankeny. Susan, she's Iowa 2308, she talks about that store a lot. She does some design stuff for them. Anyway, I just got a few papers. I got this Bo Bunny's, it's for their Forever Fall, it's the cutout sheet. I got one of these, but I couldn't decide which ones I want to cut out, so I had to get another one. So that's what they look like. They're a lot brighter and crisper in person, the colors are, so. But they're really beautiful. Lots of oranges, blues, and greens, and reds. I really like the burnt orange. And then I bought two of this. It's their foliage. That's the name of the paper. It's from the same collection, but it's got all the leaves on it, and then on the back side it has this brown grid with the blue. It's really pretty. So I got two of those. And then this one doesn't say the name of the paper. But I got this one right here. I really love the brown, and I just loved all this, so I got that. And then the back side has some flowers, which I don't really care for a whole lot. And then I got this one. I really love that tree, and then the blue, and then it has the grid, and I really like it. And then the 6x6, they did not have this green sheet. So I'm tempted just to get another one of these because I really like the blue and the green side. But it has this green and all the grid, and then it has script in there, and then these sunflowers on the side, which those are pretty cool. I like that. So that's what I got at Memory Bound. And then I went to Michael's and picked up a few things. I got some of their chipboard books. I got two of this one here. That's what it looks like. It's 5x7, so I think it's pretty good size. I thought it'd be kind of cool. You can make a banner out of it, a hanging banner. So that would be cool. Or a book, you know. And then I got two of this flower shape. Thought these could be fun. And these could also, like if you were doing a banner, you could thread one of these in there as well, and that would be cool. I don't know. I just thought they'd be fun, and they're not very expensive, so they're cheap. And then I got some of these balsa wood boxes. I got this shape here, and I got this one here. So I'm not sure exactly what I could do with this one since it's so long and thin, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. But for now I'm just going to leave them in the packages so they don't get dusty or anything like that. Then I got some of these corsage pins. These one are it's got the teardrop shape ones, and then this one's got the balls at the end. And they're both 144 pieces. So I'll have plenty for a while. I don't make a whole lot of these, but they are fun to make. And I got these are floral sprays. There's 12 pieces in here, but I'll show you. There's actually quite a bit of this. So there's actually 12 pieces that look like this. And if you can see here, there's actually 6 pieces that are strung together like this. So you could take each one of these apart individually, and then for each piece there's 3 strands of pearls on there. So I mean, it could go a long way depending on how much of this you wanted to use. So there's quite a lot in there, as you can see. I got that. I got some of these Mary Englebright, just their emery boards. I got a couple different kinds. I like this one right here, the design. But just so for sanding things, distressing things. I just thought they'd come in handy. And let's see, where is it? I got this metallic pearl white paint. I really like, this is like my favorite when it comes to the folk art metallic paints. I just absolutely like this pearl. I like to mix it with just the plain paints that aren't metallic also, and just give them a little bit of shimmer. And I mean, it works great for that, and just, I don't know, I really like this one a lot. So got some of that, and then I got this lace. It's crocheted lace, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So I got some of that. And let's see. I also got this, it's a King Company pad. It says Brenda Walton, but it doesn't say like the name of the pad anywhere. Like I have one here. This one says, you know, it's hopscotch. But then I have this one too, and it doesn't say who it's from. So I don't know. But it says Brenda Walton right there, so. But this is all different, like ledger and grid papers. And there's 3 of each design. And these can be used in, I mean, for just about anything. See on this side, it's got the floral on it and these different designs. But then, if you flip it over to the back, it doesn't have quite so much of a vivid design, which is handy. And all the backs are that way. So like on this one, it's got this plant here, and then you turn it to the back, and it's more plain. So you can really use it anywhere, and it goes through, and they're all like that for the most part. And you got the butterflies, and there's like some little postmark stamps in there. And let's see if I can pull from the next one. There's this one here. It's got some different vegetables by the looks of it down here at the bottom. It's kind of different. And then that's the back side of it. So, and then there's this one. It's got that cute little bird right there. And the back side of it. And then there's this one. And then the back side of it. So those, I mean, I'm going to get a lot of use out of those. I've been wanting some grid paper or some ledger paper, just something nice to write on to do journaling. And this is a nice color shade too. It's nice and kind of a vintagey sort of color. And they're just really fun. I'm really going to like those. And I bought this, the beginner's calligraphy set. I've been wanting to just kind of practice my handwriting, get a little better, and maybe, you know, do a little bit of calligraphy. I used to have some of those Zig calligraphy markers. They were chisel tip, a wide on one end and a center on the other. But I didn't particularly like them all that well. And this is, you know, actually kind of sort of calligraphy stuff, just beginner. So I thought this would be really fun. It comes with 3 different tips. Get a fine, a medium, and then it says it's a 2B. It's a 1.6 millimeters. And then you have little ink pots that you put in there. And they have a big old cartridge of ink pots that you can refill your pen with. But I didn't buy the refills because I didn't know how fast I'd actually use the ink. So, but I think this is going to be really fun to try, and I'll might do a video showing you what I do with this. So then I found some of these. They're the Recollections hanging clips. I got a towel rack, and I want to hang like my stamp sets and just all sorts of different things up there. So I bought 3 of those, and I opened one. And they were fairly good price. This is what they look like. You can kind of see what that looks like. This is kind of can be moved around a little bit. Has some leeway there. But, so that's going to be awesome. I bought plenty to make sure I had enough to do what I wanted to do. So, and then, amazingly, when I go to Michael's, I always buy stamps. Usually the Studio G stamps, and I'll buy 2 or 3 of them or whatever. I only bought one stamp, and it was this one right here, this wood box stamp. I'll open it so you don't have the glare, but it's just this nice floral sort of pattern. It's almost a mask looking. It's just, I don't know, it's really neat. But, so you could just stamp one individually or stamp it like a border. But, I just thought that was fun. So I bought that one. And then they had these are the little 1-inch foam paintbrushes. They had them on sale. 20 for $1. So I bought 40 of them. So I have, some to last me for a while, so I'm excited about that. And then they also had these. I think they were about $1.50 there. It's the Recollections memory boxes. They had all sorts of different colors and designs and stuff, but a lot of them, they had some cool ones, but they weren't really what I would want to go with my stuff, I guess. So I just bought these craft colored ones. I figured if I wanted to, I could paint them or cover them with paper or just, I don't know, leave them plain. Whatever I want to do with them. I just thought this would be a nice base if I wanted to alter them anyway. And then, of course, they came with the little divider things. But I think it's lame that it says Recollections on the bottom there. So, if I ever use these, they're going to be covered. Because they say Recollections on there. I don't want to say Recollections on there. So that's what I got at Michael's. And then, oh wait, no it's not. I got, they had the craft, or the Elmer's foam board. I'm just going to show you the label here. The foam board on sale, and they're 20 by 30 inches. And they had it on sale. I think it was 2 for $1. So I bought 6 of them. I thought I could make some stuff out of them, and if not, I'll have them for some time. I don't know. I just thought it was a good deal because they're usually like $3 a piece, I think, at Walmart. So I got some of those. And then at Kohl's, I went to Kohl's and did some clothes shopping. I bought this right here. It's by Food Network. It's an oven liner. And I've seen people where they bought the Betty Crocker oven liner instead of like the Tattered Angels craft mat or the Ranger one. But I bought this one. They just happened to have one, and I've been wanting one. And this one's like a dark gray, almost blackish one, and it's pretty thick. I think it'll work for what I want it for. It's 16 1/4 inches by 23 inches, so it's big enough. I don't need it to be huge, but I don't know if the regular craft mats are textured, but this one's kind of got a texture to it. But I'm really excited about having that. And then I went to Walmart and just picked up a couple things. I bought some hot glue sticks because I was about to run out, so I bought this big old pack of hot glue sticks. And then I bought some paint. I was out of white paint. I was out of my plain white paint, which is, I usually just buy this big bottle of Apple Barrel white paint, and I was out of that. Then I was also out of my Folk Art Pearl, which I use that a lot for white because I can just add a little bit of shimmer to my paint. And so I was out of both, so I had to get some, and I went ahead and got both of them. And then I also got this antique white, which I think is just a nice color, so that'll be nice. I don't know that I've ever bought the antique white. And then I bought some more of this Aleene's tacky glue, It's quite thick to use, but I do like it, and sometimes for certain things, if it's too thick, I'll just mix a little bit of water in there to thin it out so I can spread it easier. So that is awesome. That is my haul. I know a lot of people don't like watching haul videos or don't like doing haul videos. I like to watch them because I like to see what people are getting and why they're getting them, and that is why I like to do haul videos, because I like to show you what I got, where I got it, and why I got it. So thanks everyone for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment below.